Alright, let's get this done. Made a crazy discovery while I was apparently piss poor drunk. Oh, shut up, Liru. Made a crazy bad Liru. Talking over me. God, I hate how I didn't save the fucking unmute option. But anyway, guys, what's up? Liru the Lance Corporal here, and I'm gonna spend the next hour making a few custom compositions in a 3.0 setting. Apparently, Drunk Me decided it would be a good idea to write this on my own face in Sharpie, because I really didn't want to forget, and I think he was right, because this is actually really fucking cool. So, a lot of people have asked me, Liru, if you have a custom composition like the sub, and you're trying to make it into a Zeppelin, why don't you have turrets on the bottom? And the simple answer has been because in the Zeus interface, you can't rotate. You can't make any of those sort of changes. Well, Drunk Me, while making an op for the 506th on Wednesday, which apparently is going very, very well, figured out how we could do it. It involves using the Eden editor and then transcribing everything to the Zeus interface. So, to make this simple, I don't even know. There it is. First off, let's make it an actual fucking Zeppelin. That's uno. Number two, where is your enable simulation? We got to disable all of the simulation beforehand. It gets that little red symbol. That way it's there floating. And now we're left with this. Something that, honestly, flipped upside down, this looks like a fucking blimp. Just turning the texture upside down, you got this little thing, you got the blimp aspect, and then you got this, which looked like frickin' windows or whatever, even though this is supposed to be filled with hot gas. It works. I'm not actually hungover, thank God. I actually just came back from the gym and had a fucking shower, but this is what we're gonna do. And now we bring the exciting part. Let's get all of our custom comps out. And we can actually now, with the Eden editor, by disabling all the simulation, we can make it in Eden. I can copy and paste, so we've got all these parts. And now we can legitimately make this into something extraordinary. So bear with me here, because I'm about to fucking make history. Alright. So first things first, let's talk about the frontal cannons. That's cool. Flip her upside down. We need a 180. Or we could even angle it if we so chose. Just flip it around. The thing, when we make these widgets, that's another thing I'm slightly worried about this method, is we're going to even see if this is possible. But to do this, we need to also see if when we save it in the editor, the custom composition method, will it even stick? Now, I'm pretty sure we can also edit these variables right here. So if we just did 180, boom, perfect. Alright, so she's playing it like that. So what if every time we move it, it changes position? What if we switch it to the transition widget? Would it still... Fuck it. No, it wouldn't. Alright. So all of this needs to be done in a very peculiar manner. Oh god, oh god. Stop it. What the f... Alright, clearly this tool isn't liking me. Can we do area scaling on you? Stop it. Hey. Okay, no, we can't. About area widget. That didn't work at all. Okay. Just gotta hope you stop PMSing here. Excellent. Now we just have to lower the cannon slightly. Here, what if I have it do a full 360, 180, let's set that to 0, flip it back around, and now we transition widget. Give me the green. Let me select the green. We did it like that. That way you have the top turret, and you have the bottom turret. Okay. From here, just thinking of things we need to just outright fucking add. We've got this command bridge right here. What I like to do is put LAVs on it. So let's do LAVs. APCs, marshals. Marshal Uno, Marshal Dos. Flip your 180 around. Okay, and then you need to be 180. See, I'm happy I went to school so I can figure all this shit out. Purple Luna, welcome. Wee Woo, these are, whatever, we'll line it up inverted, that's fine. I'm not gonna deploy a large custom composition. I've already plotted out during my workout routine, I already figured out how I'm going to incorporate these. And I've even figured out how to do a quote-unquote final boss fight style thing. And, I'm excited for that. That's gonna be a very big pain in the ass to make, though. But it's doable. So now if we just kind of put it in like that. Perfect. We also need to make sure we disable the simulation on all of these, or else it's going to not be doable here. So now we just gotta line her up. Actually, better yet, question. If I control CU, and then I put paste in original position, and then I double-clicked you, had you at 0, turned you around, and then, oh my god, it's perfect. We can aesthetically line them up so they're fucking perfect. Now, could I, like, move both of you to try to balance?
Let's give him a warm.
Oh yeah, whoever followed me, thank you, and Manly, thank you as well. Guys, this is fucking awesome. Alright. So we have all this bottom deck to deal with. Sola is welcome. Fucking hell. We want direct fire, though, so I'm gonna say, let's do 2 MLRS launchers here. 2 for the bottom, and then for the back, I'm thinking just a long line of Tigris, or Cheetah, and then we'll have another Cheetah here, and then we'll put, like, all the primary main cannons up here, and then there's a few aesthetics I want to put in as well. Like a communications tower, an American flag, etc. Also, these little fins. I'm thinking we could put some sort of LAV turret on it, but
give him a warm welcome, shall we?
I don't know. That would be difficult. Pro YT, thank you for the follow. I don't know how to do your name. I'm sorry. So first off, let's attribute 180U. And let's just 180 the other variable as well here. The Z-axis, disable your simulation. Now I want to line you up with Fudgehead McGee here, so... Again, why am I doing this? Why don't we just do the first one and then do the paste stat position? So we'll go up here. Oh, that actually fits even better than I thought it would. Yes. Perfect. Move it a little to the left. There we go. Copy, paste on original position. Baby, baby. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Okay. Now for the back, if we want to really make this a killer, I'm going to need probably 2 SOCORs and slammers, and we'll just fill the back end with slammer turrets. So I'm going to need... Sorry, hold on, Bloodwing texted me. I wanted to see what she said. She had a really good idea. We're going to a Gorillaz concert on the 17th of this month. And she said we can also get all-you-can-eat barbecue, which, honestly,
let's give
good
him
shit.
a warm welcome, shall
Pilot Wendy, welcome. So 180 this thing. We're not gonna 180 the Z-axis because we want it to be lined up in the back for aesthetic purposes. Okay. Line you up. Yeah, baby. Alright. Hold on. Copy. Paste. On original position. Well, okay. No. Don't frickin' warp engine me here. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just gonna... We could do it for the side cannons. We could make 6 of these on the side. I think that would be better, you know, for a primary weapon. We're gonna have to figure out the angles on that, though. So, paste on original position. Yeah, baby. Okay. Okay. Now, how we do this? 180 and a 90 and 270? I'm thinking about my unit circles. Yeah, so let's 180 you. Because we want these weapons facing front. There we go. Yep. See, Liru's not the best at math, but Liru, well, then again, fucking had to do years of fucking calculus, but this is all it's at. Like, frickin' basic unit circle shit. That's all you need to know how to be a fucking engineer. Just know your fucking angles, and you'll be okay. Alright, let's get you across. Now, right here is a good position. What if I... First off, I want you aligned perfectly so we can get the best. So where this thing, you see the two textures kind of line up right here. Let's do that. Whoa, stop it. No. It gives that little, like, bumpiness. That's not what I want. Yeah, baby. Alright. Alright. Let's copy it. Paste on original position. And we're going to have to change this one to a 270. I just thought of something later that I'm going to have to do with the sub at the end. I'm going to have to rotate it 180 degrees because it has this weird glitch. Sorry, I had a brain blast there. That's actually going to save me an issue later on. No, we already pasted you. I just need your fucking attributes. Sorry about that, but I just realized something I will need to do later, and I will explain it. 270. So let's take you now and rotate you across to form the other turret. Perfect. Now, if we just copy both of you, make sure you're both selected. Control-C. Now watch this. This is going to be cool. Paste on original position and move them back to, like, let's see. Let's do one a little closer and then one towards the back on this little hatch. So keeping it on these, like, weird little window things. And then we can expand you like this. It should also be mirroring it. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, because it's it doesn't... I don't have it on a reflective mode, so we'll mirror it like that. So now we have more sideways turrets. Yeah, baby. Alright. And it should be getting, like, thin over here, so let's then paste on original position again. Move them back. And we'll make light adjustments as we need to. So, for this, first off, let's do that. Now let's figure out the angle to turn it around. Would that be a 270 for you? No, that wouldn't be. Control-Z. I think it would be Z, right? Yeah, it would be Z. And let's line it up so that that's on top with that, and that should be good. Alright, same thing with you. Now let's switch your coordinates, set you to 0. Line you up with the back end, and then move you in slightly. Yeah. Oh my god. I feel like I'm playing Homeworld 2, even though I hate that game. With all the hard points of the targets, I feel like all of these things are hard points that can be disabled here. I'm liking it. Yeah, so we already have some frontal AA. Right now I'm focusing on, since these things are going to be facing downward, these are going to be the main land batteries. So that's what we're going to have to do. Oh, shit. Hold on. Hold on. I forgot a step. I don't have the simulation disabled on these. So right-click, attributes. There you are. Disable simulation. Edit vehicle appearance. Damn. Alright, I was hoping we'd have a black camo so we could all make it match. Do we even have any? Because NATO doesn't really have any variations here. We probably need a mod for that, but I want to use this in vanilla, so. Oh, that's a shame. That'd be a nice little aesthetic touch, but we can live with it. So, now we need to literally top deck this AA here. So let's Control-C, paste on original position. I'm thinking, for balance purposes, 2 there and then 2 back here should do the trick. Paste on original position again. Attributes. To make her turn around, what would that be, a 180 here? No, that's the wrong one. That would be a 180 here. Yeah. Have her towards the back. Raise her a bit. And then you, same thing. Hold on. First we gotta copy you. Attributes. Wait, no. Just paste on original position. We was getting a bit ahead of himself here. Right there. And we also have to 180 you. Alright. What other weapons do we have to really use here? Oh, right. We need our propulsion system. Duh. Okay. Now, this is what I was thinking for this, because this is actually a pretty cool idea. We'll use this area. This is where we get a little custom here with our cray-cray ideas. God, I'm an idiot. I was going to deck this entire thing out and then try to attach it, and then I would have remembered I'm a fucking retard. So, I like using our fudge heads here. So we just gotta line her up. I want to show these back engines. Again, as small aesthetics, but if you show these engines here, it makes it look legitimate. Now here's what I'm going to do. Copy, paste on original position. And now here's where we're going to do a bit of freeform experimentation. Okay. Now, with that changed, if I were to edit your Z-axis here, your rotation. What if I did a 180? Okay, cool. Now, what if I did, remembering trigonometry, let's put you at a 60-degree angle. What would that do to you? If we put you at 60. Okay, no, I want you at 120. Now, this thing won't fly. It'll be purely for aesthetic purposes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay. Liking where this is going. We just gotta, like, lower you into position right here. Bingo! Nice. Control-C, paste on original position. Now I'm going to, let's see, 120, 360 minus 120 is 240. So paste on original position. It's like move you over here. Edit attributes. 240. And then we just move you out to expose your engines. Oh man, aesthetic-wise, it like hugs these. Oh, that's awesome. That's fucking awesome. Nice. So this is the only one that's going to be spinning. It's good. This entire object's going to be attached to this thing. Now, what I could do is I could add LAVs on the top and bottom to make additional turrets, but honestly, I think this is OP enough. We have 2 LAVs, 2 MLRS, 3 SOCORs, 6 Slammers, 5 AA. Still this open space right here. Do we really need anything else? I mean, this is a rapist. This is outright. This is terrifying. I'm really trying to think what else we could. I could put a Blackfoot on the top and give it a freaking guided AGM missile launcher, but at that rate, I think we're just getting fucking ridiculous. I don't know. I honestly do not know what else we could do here. Good God. Toes on the fins. Here's the thing, we're only using vanilla assets, so we don't really have, No, because we'd have to put him in a block, but he could rotate the turret. Because if we did something like we put a block or something to cover the actual person, but then you could make the TOW missile launcher look like it's automated, then yes, that's doable, but... Oh, God. No, I know exactly what we're... No, because if we put it in custom composition, it doesn't save AI settings, and I can't recrew the AI. But it would be cool to have, like, phalanx turrets on the top. But... 88mm artillery. 88mm artillery. We could have... Watch this, watch this. I know there's no space there. Shut up. The heck? $90U. The fuck? Okay, you're glitching me out. What are you doing? First off, disable simulation. 90 degrees. Oh, that's even worse. Okay. 0, what if I 90'd you? Is it you that 90's it? What are you... Why are you not responding to the angles I'm incorporating into you, soldier? Or is it because I'm putting it in the gunner's seat? Okay, you know, let's just do it to this. It's because it's registering the person, not the actual... There we go. So 90 makes it front, so we're going to have to Z-axis it. No, I don't want to edit the HMS Prometheus. I mean, the crew's not going to stay on it either, so we don't have to do it. But what if we made like a
Send
4
in
Go
Goat
Team 6
now.
Don't worry. Modadic, thank you for the sub, my friend. Don't worry. Goat Team 6 is going to have a lot of fun with this thing later. Okay. So now. Copy. Paste. We could have a freaking 8 or 10 artillery. This thing's going to be a fucking beast. I'm probably not even going to use this feature, but for the sake of, like, bragging rights, I'm going to use this feature. Okay. Now, this is going to be done in 2s, so why don't we or actually, better yet, let's, one more paste in original position here. Paste in original position, thank you. Alright, now, edits. First off, copy. Paste in original position. Ah! Thank God for Control V, Control Z. Oh my God, this is insane. Here, let's do that so we don't edit the Z axis on accident. Control C. Paste on original position. Now, we just need to rotate it 180 degrees. Attributes. So 90 to 70. Now we just gotta move it to the other side. Yeah, I think that's fucked up enough. And then just for the sake of hell, Control C, copy, paste on original position. Yep. Yep. Okay, final detail. I will show off why, and if it doesn't do it for whatever reason, why did it completely top down me? Oh, because I need to put you to rotation status. Alright. 0. And then you do this to me. Why? Why you gotta be so rude? Okay, so no, I've gotta...
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Okay. So I got a 180U. 0U. And now I got a 180U. Can you please just do this for me? Thank you for the follow, by the way. Stop it. Fuck it. Alright, hold on. No. What if I... So... Maybe it's you I have to 180? Yeah, it's you I got to 180. So the reason I'm doing this is because when you save a custom composition involving this goddamn submarine, it completely 180s the submarine. I keep forgetting about this, so it looks fucked up right now. But trust me here. Trust me. Liru on whatever the fuck. Yeah, physics are hard when they no longer exist. I would agree. Now, don't fuck me. Now this is where the fun begins. My Zeus Eagle. Ah, Zeus Eagle, go! He has to go. His people need him. Go, my Zeus Eagle. Spread death to player base. Okay, so everything's still inverted. Good. Now this is where the fun starts. Add objects. All of this is gonna have to... Okay, this is gonna be where it gets really fucking tedious. But you know what? It's gonna be so fucking worth it. Advanced composition. Create. This is going to be our base component. And now we select everything that it needs to be attached to. New category. Actually, that wasn't as bad as I thought it would, because normally when you have to attach it all by hand, that's fine. No, not undersea set boats. NATO, Malden NATO campaign. I still couldn't think of a fucking name. Yeah, I am recording this too. It will be put on YouTube. Fuck me. In honor of the guy that got me drunk in order to do it. War Games Incorporated, if you don't know him, he's the first sergeant of the 506th. He's the reason he was doing a squad leader training, and I promised him I would take a shot every time he had to teleport in and stop everything to teach his guys what they did wrong and how they could be better. Go follow his channel. Great guy. But this is gonna be after him. Now let's see if she works. And we'll make adjustments in the Eden editor based on this. So, but knowing everything I know, should work. That is what I was worried about. It doesn't put them all. Hold on, I'll show you what I mean. Actually, I could have just disabled simulation. That is the one thing I was worried about here. I know, shut up. Oh, lovely, okay. And I can't control Z, but this is exactly what I was worried about. It doesn't save it upside down. It doesn't save everything on the specific angles. So if we were... Why did water come out? So the only way to theoretically do this... It also saved all the crew. Weird. The only way we'd be able to do this is if we manually attached everything in this setting. So let's get it done. Because, yeah, it doesn't save in the thing as the angles. So I would have to pre-make this on, whatchamacallit. Question. That in mind, would it be possible to do this? And would they save at the angle? Because this saves it in raw code. So first off, let's get rid of you. You're useless to me. If we were to copy mission SQF, 500 meters, yes. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Fuck's sake. Yes, because this is all of these set position world, these are all the angles that everything is. So if we were to save that and delete it and go to spawn global, should be server side.
Check your goddamn fire.
It doesn't save them.
Oh, fire!
Shut up. It doesn't save that with the disabled physics. Damn it. So the only way to do this would be to save it via the Eden editor. That's annoying. Yeah, it doesn't disable simulation. So you'd have to go into the mission file beforehand, make it like this, and then put everything. Here's the deal, though. I want to see if we can at least get a working product going. See, here's the thing. If I didn't disable all the simulation, though, I am 100% sure I disabled everything. Because if I didn't, then that model would be blowing up. So it's based on the fact. So here's what I'm going to do, just to at least test it. Because one method is better than none. The only issue is now we have to do that tedious process that I talked about earlier. Attached to. And apparently attached to doesn't keep... Are you kidding? Hold on. There's still a chance, because sometimes it does this just to line it up, but when you re-enable the simulation... Loud! Alright! God damn it, that would be so cool, though. So what we saw there was it actually made the engines of the other vehicles turn on with it. But no, this is then, by definition, based on all of the methods I know, this is impossible. Because it doesn't save it at the corresponding angles. The only way to do this properly would be to attach everything in Eden Editor, and that would take hours of coding. I could go ask Band Incorporated how to do it, but that would be the only way to hypothetically get this done properly. So let's just 180 this and show the final product, like what it would look like at the very least, but that's how you would do something like this. That's a shame. I'm trying to think, is there another method we could do that would save the angles? And even then, here's the thing about Achilles, though. It basically uses Eden Editor-based stuff with the attached to command and whatnot. That's scripted in. So even if that was possible, would that actually be doable? Because it might just reset the attachments based on this. Because I've never seen Band Incorporated do a 180 on Sun Asset and then put it on. Everything's top stacked like usual. Because I have a feeling that he's probably tried to do something like this, and it still didn't work. Because otherwise he would have, like, 360'd the battle bus, unless I'm wrong. If it's impossible, how did I do the older ones? The older ones only had top assets. It never had rotating assets. That's where our issue is. Everything topside is fine. But the fact that this thing, that the carrier itself, or the submarine's at a 180 angle to make it look like a blimp, that in itself is impossible. Because no matter how we attach everything, it's not... Like, I'll show you. If we do just the manual attach all... Actually, first things first, let me just take all the fucking crew people. Keeping the vehicles, just take out the crew. Oh, we can't. Are you kidding? I gotta do it all by hand. Actually, hell, what? Can I just, like, select you all and hit G? No, I can't. Cool. And if I delete you, it deletes the entire vehicle, of course. Tedious mistakes. Tedious mistakes. Tedious mistakes. Tedious mistakes. Tedious mistakes. Tedious mistakes. Motherfucker. Motherfucker. Why are you so goddamn T-E? No! Tedious. Okay. Maybe with crew it'll be different. Like, we can hope, you know? Let's give her a shot. Because what we're probably going to see is everything that's rotated, it's going to turn back. But we can still try it. So, first off, make you invincible. Second off, I'm not going to do the mortars because that's a bit redundant, but so you see everything is flipping around. It's losing its specific angle. That we custom set it to. Because it's a dick. Yeah, that's the worst one about it. I didn't attach it yet. I just... Interesting. Yeah, but then immediately after you attach it to something, it does that. Okay. Now you can hope it'll snap back into... Why are you so loud? Why would you do that? I don't even know you. Glitched out engines, ya ya ya. I am Lord, ya ya ya. Yeah. It's not doable. It's as simple as that. It just... Can I attach everything here and then go back to Eden Editor? No, because no changes are saved to Eden Editor. Because watch, I can delete everything, hit escape, abort, and it'll put me back to Eden Editor. Because now I go back, and boom, it's all back where I was. Because that's just a template. So, I'll get drunk again and look through what I've got. But it's impossible. You can only top up things. I will look into... Where's your Missouri for Chad bar? Alright, the USS Iowa mod does not have a server key, so I can't use it. Unless I turn keying off, in which case... That's going to be a no-no, because that's going to, A, make the server lag like shit and most likely crash, and B, just, actually, those are two good reasons right off the bat. I'm gonna probably message Band Incorporated, or I'll look into server config code and try to figure out what is the attach command and how it can be done. But otherwise, this is impossible. I will try to figure out what's making these three rotary blades go together, because if I can do that, I could stack the top of the carrier to make it look more realistic. But, yeah, otherwise it's just impossible. That's disappointing. I was actually really hyped, but for some reason, I know why. I know why. So we have this position and rotation. Position is the XYZ coordinates, and then rotation is the second set of coordinates like this. Watch this. Play. Multiplayer. Hit OK. I know the reason. I know the reason. The reason it's not saving is because Arma code doesn't register it. And I can prove it. So if we go to Development Tools, copy mission SQF, 500 meters, okay. Now what do we see here? We see new object equal create vehicle, which is, so right now this is in server code, it's saying new object, so this is telling the server, hey, create a new object here. Equal, that object is going to be in the create vehicle, which is its category, and then the specific name of it, which is a submarine. So this is the name of the asset, and then it's going to give a comma, and then its position here. And then comma, something in here that's not done. Wait. Because I was about to prove that it doesn't pick rotationary code. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Let me look at that one more time. To 3 decimal places. Up to 4 decimal places. Okay. Wait. What if that's the rotationary code? So that would be 180, 0, 0, just to make it upside down. That's an easy experiment. 180, 0, 0. What if I rewrite its code? Good God, Liru's gonna go back into fucking coding. I finished my programming classes. I don't want to do anymore. But for you guys, for the sake of making it possible, because I'm the best motherfucking Zeus there is out there, and I need to keep proving it. So following this was 180 on the x-axis, 0, 0. And then can collide. Okay. We'd also have to then, because it would make it explode, I'd have to figure out how to do the, how to set it to, if we were to pick this method, how to set it to, no collide. What would no collide be? I'd have to, hold on. Actually, we can check this right now. Fucking... Which one are you? Show and config? This'll take a while, but I'm gonna look at its fucking code here, see what I can find. Where are you, motherfucker? Am I even in the right interface here? Is this the right place to look? Yeah, helitransport. No, these are specific parameters. Function viewer, maybe? No, this is not. That's for a camera. Has to be this. These are all of its statistics. Like what the things are set to. Son of a bitch. It's here. How about this? Just to test it. Just to test it. Abort. Yes. Continue. Click out. Give me an additional submarine. Put it over here. Same thing. Son of a bitch. Like that. Hell, just put it over here. I want to see if it spawns upside down. Because if it spawns upside down based on those coding inputs, then there's a reason to look at its code to find out how to no collide it. But or disable its simulation and coding stance. If I find a way to do this, I will fucking do it for this campaign. And for the sake of making assets, but let's see it. Scenario. See, because it saves it. You can do whatever you want with its thing right like that. So, copy mission SQF. 500 meters. Yes. This. 180, 0, 0. Control C. What the hell is this other thing? Fuck it. Execute mission code. Okay, that's not the variable then. Because it's, that's not the string that affects it. God damn it. I tried. So that's not the string that affects it. Let's see.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Killer welcome. What's the second asset? No, okay, so these are two locationaries. This is where it actually sets the position on the world. But there isn't an additional area. What about you? Because you're the second one. Unless this is referring to depth. So this is gonna be pretty fucking funny. Let's go. Wait a sec. Did it do it? Was that it? Because it was, interesting. So it puts it to its side. Yet, on a 180 plane, that doesn't... I set it to 180. Why is it doing it on its side? It works, but it doesn't. Because a 180... This is a 180. The fuck? But it also like spams it out. So is the way it spams out? No, because that's then it positioning itself. That's a small test. So 270? Let's just go through our unit circle. No, so that has no effect. So what changed? What if I do it to you two? This is stupid. That's it. That's it. Okay. That's the code.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Anton, welcome. So that, editing that variable turns it around. Or does it? Am I just spawning it now in its default position? No, that affects sideway rotation. That affects sideway there's two types of rotation. There's the one you can do on the sides, and there's one... I know that. Okay. Okay, hold on. What if we did it on Z? 180 for regular rotation. 0... 0... No. How about we just test all the variables in general? 180, 180.
Let's give him a warm
180.
welcome, shall we?
Henner's welcome. 180 and 180. Son of a bitch. I'm running out of room for my submarines. So what was this then? Because this sets its actual global position. This has to set the rotationary position. What if I put in random things? So it does affect it. It does turn it in the method you would want. Okay. It's 9:07, stock market opens up in 23 minutes, and pre-market is already open. Fuck me, I gotta end this soon. Let's put in random variables just to see what does what. Okay. So the answer to this question is within these two sets of variables here. But even then, to do all of this, I would have to take this thing, add it, advanced tools, or not that, excuse me. Development tools, there we go. Copy this, hit OK, and then every line of code would need to be edited where you see hold on. So everything you see set world position, you see this, and then this and this. Interesting, there's ones and zeros here. Binary, maybe? I need another example here. Another set position, set world position. New objects. Yeah, everything seems to be within 1 and 0.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Okay. Bird's eye, welcome. One last test. But everything would have to be edited manually in the code. And that would... I should probably hire a buddy of mine to do that. But let's abort real quick. get back into this, play multiplayer. What if I did it thinking it was a parameter was in between 1 and 0? What if it's that? Because at this rate, I'm willing to try anything. Development tool. Copy mission SQRF. Okay. Zero. So you only have, no, you have 2 different functions here. Okay. -1. 0. Okay. Paste. You know, Wee-Woo, you're supposed to, you know, copy the code after you fucking make it. Set you to a 0 and you to a 0.5. Or a -0.5. Control C. Okay. Move this aside. Paste. Yes! 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 Okay. So that would have to be done. It's in a factor of 1s. It's binary-ish. That's what we'd have to do for all of these pieces. I'd have to convert the 360 unit circle to
let's get
everything in between a -1 and a 1 ratio. You fool, thank you for the follow. But that would have to be done for every piece that is not a top-down piece.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Snowden, thank you. And then everything would have to have its simulation disabled based on spawning it in. Oh my god, it's a coding project. Alright. Okay. Where's my pen? So, XYZ axis between -1 and 1. And then, therefore, set simulation piece by piece. In that case, I won't have the fucking mortars, because that adds, like, fucking 24 extra assets that we could do without. But each one of these, in its code, would have to be lined up. I'd have to identify each one of these pieces of code based on what they have, which, you know, actually isn't that hard. If we were to, add you to the fucking interface, copy mission SQF, it tells you, so submarine can collide. This is what we'd have to set to no collide. And then we just follow this code. Why does it have 2 create vehicle submarines? But we would just have to follow. I guess we do it for both of them.
Warm welcome, shall we?
Bryce, thank you. And we just have to do that line by line. It's not too much code to edit out. Really stupid idea. I just want to see if this is it. If not, I'll look up the specific command. I have the pen in my mouth now because I feel cool with that, but... Is it no collide? No collide. It's probably not gonna be it, but hey, that'd be funny if it was. No collide. No, it's not. But, okay, so... we can have the submarine spawn in. At the very least, we have a code now to get the submarine template. Okay. Okay. So I have my work cut out for me. This is project number 5. Alright. Whoo, wee woo. You really have your work cut out for you, buddy. Ah, bits! Ah! Hey, thanks, Broke Blue. My work just keeps getting better, but we have to keep digging deeper into the goddamn Eden editor to make changes possible. And you know what? Hey. That's cool. That's cool shit. I love doing this, and guys, I'm not going to stream the coding process it's going to take, because it's just going to be you staring at this as I write down a bunch of formulas and look at a bunch of code, trying to isolate metrics and looking up things, but conclusion, we can make it work. It's going to be a fucking coded mess, but we can make it work. So, yeah, we'll just go from there. Bits are basically Twitch's form of internal donations, but Twitch gets 50% of the revenue, which I find funny. But, yeah, it's possible. This would be the final product. I can't show you an official final product because any method of doing so breaks it, but if we spawn it in a coded line between -1 and 1 and then disable the simulation for all of them, hold on. There's 2 methods here. Even though in doing that, even if we did all of that, this would then lead up to you having to manually attach everything. Because you'd basically be spawning this in, which isn't doable. Because when you attach things, it'll just maneuver right back to the position. So that's actually a dead end. The only way to do this then is to attach it in Eden Editor. So either way, it's a coding problem. So now I really need to talk to Band Incorporated and see if that's even possible. And if that's not possible, then you're SOL. What if you... Bottom line, though, you could, in the SQM, set them to attach to each other in that method, but then you also set the global position. So I'm going to go talk with Band Incorporated. If he tells me in Eden Editor that it doesn't save like this, then I'll have to go for the coding SQM method. But that wouldn't make sense then, because coding SQM is basically running the code from a PBO file, which is essentially what you do, or /SQM file. So it has to work in Eden Editor in the form of attaching everything to itself. Okay. Okay. Yep. It's 9:18. I gotta go check if my hot stock is gonna make any money today so I can make a few additional $100 to pay for college. But, yeah. There is no way to use, here's the deal. If you attach it after, I'll show, this is exactly what will happen just one final time if you attach it after. Even when it's rotated, because attach doesn't account for the rotationary commands. I've already tested this multiple times, but even if you were to rotate everything and spawn it in a coded fashion, this is what you get your final product, regardless of what you do for the SQM. You go to then objects, attach, and it would still fuck up the rotation. So you'd have to build in the attach command to the entire coding project to even get it done. You can't attach after, because this takes away the rotationary XYZ. The reason I use Zeus is so I don't have to get into fucking coding. And Anonymous, Andrew, even if you attach everything beforehand and then edit in the SQM, then that would still add an extra step of just you'd have to attach everything beforehand and then save and reload in the SQM. why not just add the attach command to the SQM file itself? You know, cut corners where you can, where you need to cut the damn corners. And it's just a command you'd copy and paste in a certain parameter. It's all not difficult. I just got to figure out what those commands are. And that's always the hardest part of coding, is knowing what fucking commands to use. So, anyway, guys, thanks for coming over to Liru's laboratory, checking this out. I've got a new project to do. And, good God, this is going to be even worse with the frickin' USS Freedom and what I had plans for that. But I've got time to campaign.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Like, all of this stuff won't be seen till we get to, like, the bottom areas. Spain, welcome. So that gives me a few weeks, and I can do other projects in the meantime. But I've written down what I need to, so... Guys, in a few hours, I'm going to do some Star Wars stuff, and at 7 p.m. we're going to be doing some small-scale 63rd ops to test modifications to the mod set so the, whatchamacallit doesn't break automatically. But anyway, wait, one more thing. Just let me see if this was the issue, if that was the 500 meters. Just because I'm curious here. Were you that second sub that I saw? Yes, okay. So I saw 2 different submarines, but it was because it was copying the other one. So deleting that fixed it. Alright, I just want to make sure there wasn't any, like, funny business going on in code, but... Cool. This is gonna take a while. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Go operate operationally, and take care. Ugh.